Good evening. It is an immense honor to be here with you tonight for the launch of this beautiful book, Once Upon a Fairer Time, Classic Tales Revised in Rhyme. I am grateful to Proverse Hong Kong for including me in this celebration, and I would like to thank Dr. Gillian Bickley for her insight, her generosity, and her tireless encouragement of writers. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge her late husband, Dr. Werner Bickley. His contribution to literature, education, and cultural exchange has been extraordinary, and it is a privilege to see my book published within a series shaped so profoundly by both their vision. Once Upon a Fairer Time, Classic Tales Revised in Rhyme is very close to my heart. As a child, I would pore over fairy tales, not just reading them, but staring for hours at the illustrations. And let me just show you some of them just to give you an idea of how incredibly beautiful they are. I puzzled over the injustices I found there. Why should Jack be allowed to steal from a giant and then kill him? Why should a pea or a superficial beauty decide who has true nobility of heart? Why must a wolf be boiled alive when a little empathy, perhaps, might have done the trick? Rumpelstiltskin was bound by a promise. Why are we thrilled when a queen breaks her vow and the consequences fall on him? Some villains do, indeed, deserve poetic justice, but not always at the hand of sudden cruelty. Sometimes consequences should arise from a character's own machinations. When I was young, I mentally fixed these stories. I rearranged them, I nudged their logic, and I asked for kinder solutions. The little red hen makes a point, but isn't she also just a tad self-righteous? Wouldn't sharing with a lesson learned not only be kinder, but wiser? This book is a result of that lifelong impulse. I have retold 12 classic tales as an adult. Rapunzel, Goldilocks, Cinderella, all of our favorite tales, and shaped their narratives to a point where empathy matters, where kindness carries weight, and where justice is principled. Some retellings are very whimsical, no doubt about that. Some are a little darker, but all are written with the conviction that stories can grow within us. The graphic art and illustrations by Clive Solomon are the perfect complement. My words speak, and his illustrations show. His drawings bring wit, warmth, and imagination to the page. They invite children in immediately. Feathered beds, towering beanstalks, mischievous forests, and palaces. And I'm deeply grateful for his collaboration. It's a true pleasure to combine our talents in this way. These stories are at their best when read aloud. They are full of rhythm and rhyme, and a veritable tangle of tongue twisters that I hope will make families laugh aloud. Read aloud, they return to the way stories once were, shared, spoken, and alive in the moment. Ultimately, Once Upon a Fairer Time is an invitation. It invites us to revisit familiar tales with fresh eyes, to strip them of cruelty, and imbue them with poetic justice, principled paths, and a trajectory towards compromise and compassion. It is my hope that readers will laugh as merrily as the rhymes roll along, but also agree that a wolf might deserve indigestion, not death. A witch, a malfunctioning spell, her stitches unstitching to the very last twitching. And a gingerbread, of course, deserves to outfox a fox. Perhaps we cannot change the endings of the stories we were given as children, but we can choose how to tell them now. And that, I think, is its own kind of magic. I wrote this book as a child might dream it, and as an adult might wish it. If even one reader feels seen or comforted or inspired by these pages, then the story has done its work. Thank you.